Hello again, and welcome to this online short course by Red Dot Analytics, Survival Analysis, an Introduction to Concepts, Methods, and Software. In this section of the course, we're going to go through a quick summary of what we've learned. So we've been through many of the basic parts of survival analysis, and that means that you should now have a better understanding of time at risk and timescales, and what censoring is, what a rate is and what a survival proportion is, hazards and cumulative hazard functions, why we have specific survival analysis models, and incorporating censoring and time at risk into these models, the difference between parametric and semi-parametric models. So we covered in the course the exponential model, the Weibull model, the Poisson model, all of which are parametric models. And we also covered the semi-parametric Cox model. We covered how to fit these models in Stata and also how to estimate different rates and survival proportions in Stata, all of which the code is available in the slides. We also have Stata do files available that you can look at that replicate the results in the slides. And there's a tutorial as well where you can go through some examples to follow an analysis. We spoke about what the proportional hazards assumption is. That is that the hazard ratio is assumed to be constant over time. We discussed whether that should be a reasonable assumption or not. It depends on the circumstances. And we spoke about how you can test for this, test to see whether there's violations of this proportional hazards assumption. And then if there is, we spoke about how you can allow for non-proportional hazards, how we can allow the hazard ratio to change across the timescale. So I want to say thank you for participating in our course, Survival Analysis, an Introduction to Concepts, Methods, and Software. Really hope that you've learned a lot from this and that you've enjoyed the course. Remember that there are Stata tutorials available to put your learning into action. And if you are interested in looking into more courses by Red Door Analytics or learning more about Red Door Analytics overall, you can go to our webpage. Other courses will be found at reddooranalytics.se/services/training. So here is the list of all the references that were included in all the sections of the course. I will go through these quite quickly, but there is a document available that includes all of the references together. So you don't need to remember all of these. But once again, thank you for joining the course. And hopefully I'll see you on another course. Bye.